Hey yo, and we live, baby. Thank you very much.
Yeah, no, they didn't.
Uppercuts, home of the uppercuts only. My name is Victory. Like the motorcycles, I'm
Can I get a three on the side? Can I get round in the back? Just keep it like
on the top.
yeah,
Shooting out a little bit.
yeah, and then can I get this trimmed down and like thin out?
For the beard, would you like for us to use a guard or would you like for me to use a scissors?
You can use a guard, and then if I just get like my stash.
Everything cleaned up. On top of the lip, would you like for us to move it up on top of the lip?
Yeah, just like thin it out, whatever kind. Yeah.
On top of your mustache, would you like for us to keep it right in the center or would you like for us to run the line straight across?
Probably like braids.
Yeah. Under your lip, would you like to see the diamond?
Yeah.
Will we use maybe a number 2 or number 1 to trim down the bottom of the beard?
You can use like a 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Also, under the number 3, would you like for us to take the size of the back or just the number 3 solid with the
You can take it.
For the whirlpool, I can take it with the scissors and then we'll finish on the top of the scissors. We'll do your haircut first and then we'll look up your beard.
Okay, appreciate it.
Welcome to the shop.
Gotta grab like.
So you like for us to trim your eyebrows?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know what's going on with this generation. Hey Chris, you know that the Brian, the Marvel, he's still over there. Roy. And Roy's yeah, I seen him the other day. Your dad was like he went back home night now. And I know you like that too, because it's like one of your passions.
Have a blessed day, sir. Thank you for coming. See you next time.
That's like
You got a quarter in that touchdown. What I said? All right, Corbin. I took one more thing. What you got? What you need? I took one more thing. What do you think I took?
really?
I forget it. Just got the fact
You
that
got robbed. Damn,
Nigga, just got the fact that you
lost.
the fact that you didn't see this missing. The Lord Jesus, Lord, what the hell? Your whole arsenal, nigga. Oh,
your whole arsenal.
He said, wait a minute. What do you think about it?
I don't know.
I'm not missing anything.
Shit. Damn, did I take a call?
I thought I left this boombox here.
Of a blonde moment, Corbin.
He was on the table. He had nachos. Mensa, if you haven't seen it, the documentary that's out now is incredible. It really tells you how Jerry Jones feels about his business. And we got to get Jerry Jones.
Yeah, because that's the most money. It's the biggest, it's the most expensive franchise in NFL. And he's like big in mining. He's got a whole oil company.
So he's out there. It sounds like if he's gonna do the thing where he's like, no, I'm not playing the Philly game. I'm not going to Philly. All right, I respect you, but they can find you $1 million a week. That's a real thing. That is very good business in the Cowboys to do that. So here we are, 10 days. What makes it now, Jade, is that like it's not just one game anymore. It's taking around the tree. You have to get you on the field. If you're going to be chasing Jalen Hurts in 10 days, we have to get up now, like in the next couple of days. Or what you should have done. You want to do that because we have 1 day to get ready for the game. We don't want to put you out for any 2 hours. So it's supposed to be the first over and then we have candy foods and not just and all that. So again, the Cowboys used to be a football company that made content on the side, and now they're a content company that makes football on the side. So congratulations.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Just like a part of the Cowboys and for example, you have to wrap that. Exactly. Then you have to do that, and then you have to
Hey, you saw Tim Tebow got voted the best college football player of all time?
Yes.
That's crazy.
I would have put Cam.
I would take Reggie Bush, Cam Newton.
Yeah.
Mike Hart,
Reggie Bush is second, right?
he was like this, bro. Mike Hart back in the day, bro, he was like,
I would take a lot of people over him.
I would take Troy Polamalu.
Aaron Donald was crazy in college. Yo, Aaron Donald, right? The one that played for the Rams? He was like unstoppable. That was he won the Heisman. I would take Travis Hunter, the nigga that just left over there. They won the Heisman. They was playing offense and defense.
Oh yeah, he's going down in the Hall of Fame.
Oh yeah, for sure. Andrew Luck had a better.
So is it like best all time or like best for like that year?
No, all time, all the college football.
Andrew Luck was sick too, though.
Andrew Luck to me, I would put Andrew Luck right. If I had to pick a quarterback, like all times in college, probably Andrew Luck. I had stupid.
I wish
Radcliffe, Oklahoma, right? Yes.
If you had this up,
Oklahoma, bro. He had a good team there too, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, 2 weeks from Thursday, all eyes would be on a banner in Philadelphia, and that's just something that we can brag about. I'm gonna bring you back because the Eagles are busy over the weekend making moves before tomorrow's roster project will happen. Putting up an laying them real good. We had Eagles, they're not sitting back on their roles, if you will. They're making sure they align themselves up.
There's no really big opportunity.
On Sunday, like Sam Howell went out to the trade 3 times in the past 18 months since he was in that Vanders selected back in 2023. Taylor King moved the top back up to Jalen Hurts, dealing with a fracture in his thumb. So Sam Howell, at least in the early going, McKinney can't go week 1. He will be the number 2, potentially 1 snap away from seeing the field. You see the full details of the trade right there. The team is spotted 5th and 6th round picks in 2026, but he's also getting a 7th round pick in 2027. Oddly enough, the player, as you saw there, was waiting for the Barber Series. Couldn't see any more of Vikings first round pick. And now the Vikings Eagles, Vortex Hills, it's Carson Wentz, the one-time Eagles franchise quarterback. He had been on the street with him in the offseason. If they really turn, expected to do, from my understanding, a minimum contract for Carson Wentz. So the financials on this for Minnesota are essentially a wash. Carson Wentz now, with that back behind JJ undrafted rookie out of the University of Minnesota. Sure, Danny, is there any Eagles on the anniversary of the being traded to Eagles?
Yeah, of course. Continue his history. And I'm going to say with the January and all is connected in the NFL this year. Tom Bell, thank you so much. Brandon quarterback, Kendrick Sanders. If you got something on like that, you're talking about to do it. We have one nice chance to impress this weekend. So you're taking a long look at them in action against the Rams. And after that performance was good enough to make him the team's backup. He did convince them while he hadn't answered that question about making a difference in that roster.
I like it. They said also like the final preseason game of 2025 has concluded. I'm a fan of that. Let's see some of the best plays, though, all right? You know the action that I was saying, there's no way that happened.
People were saying about Tyler for a second. I said,
You get those seats.
overall pick, he came more than we want. Cisco out of Miami, however.
Yeah, minor transition.
Yeah,
because
I think they
literally, so you live by the there, so right? So you know how you go out there and like right there, yeah, I'm right next to
This is a long team. Not today, the starter. Francis with 1, but we all know who the starter is. We got a mix. Let's say my bias.
Oh, yeah.
Preseason starter.
I know you're going to make a profit over that.
Chemistry and camaraderie for the next. It's a brother starting this game for the Saints and back to the themselves. Kind of rotation that quarterback. He finds Chris Olave here a little out of bounds from the former Ohio State quarterback Tyler Shepard comes to the game. In the second quarter, Shepard 24 for 34, 225-yard play. He had hit. Scramble for the left. Touchdown, Saints. Now, there's a lot of kicks by Greg Goofy, but every kicker, I think he had more points than the Saints offense. But 28-19, put it on at Saints, and please give us a starting quarterback.
All right, well, the Browns have that. I'm not sure about the Rams yet. There's always discussion about the Browns, but to get the Broncos into this game, came out with 9 of 10. 9 of 10. That's Harold Bannon Jr. on a bowling green. Blanco looks sharp. We'll see with the opener. And now let's get into the complications. All right, Dylan Gabriel.
He's LA.
Brian's obviously really like him. On a 3rd and 7 and left-handed job. Got it. That is Jamari Thrash, who makes the toe drag slant shot on Burleson. His first and goal. Gabriel. Gage. Larbadian. I'm terrible at pronunciation. That shot Watson not right. I can say his name. All right, I can say this one. Jared Sanders. He missed last week with an oblique injury. A lot of love there. A lot of 12 jerseys, a lot of thumbs up. Shador. On the 2nd and 12. This is the 4th quarter now. He's going to run, he's going to scramble, doing the technical thing, and he gets sacked in his rounds of 24 yards. It's just not Browns 3 out, 4 drive led by Sandoval being heavily with backups and 12 stringers. Another one, trying to out-athlete everybody, makes a great play into the draft. This could have been a very cool highlight for him, but it's right off the hands of Travion Williams. Sanders can't believe it. Scramble, spin, hold on to the ball, and watch right here. Got him. That was a little bit behind him. It's a catch to make. The Browns said, look at that guy just acting out how the ball was behind him. Shador walking, pacing, keeping his mouth shut, doing everything he can with not the first-team All-Pros around him. Dylan Gabriel, 12-19, the touchdown. Really the most important headline here. The Blackcoat was sharp, and he's going to start the opener. But certainly there'll be more things to talk about here. Shorter Sanders talked after the game about whether he thinks he played well enough to make the final 53-man roster.
Overall, as a player, I feel like I played well. I feel like everything I do, I try to do it to my best. That's all I can ask for. So I feel like everybody feels like, it's a good team. You have everybody on the team. What they feel like they belong, in their own eyes. So I feel like I do it. But I'm good. I think I put myself in the house well. So it's not my decision.
I have to imagine that's part of the heartbreak of just spending the entire preseason and training camp together as a team. Is that you become one. However,
you see that they waived for the defensive players that was supposed to guard.
You mean for the linemen that were protecting Shador?
Yeah, they waived.
And they try to say that they weren't sabotaging him. They're not y'all worst people out there protecting him.
Out of 5, they waited 4.
Deshaun Watson is coming back this season, so technically
Deshaun Watson.
Deshaun Watson. Girlfriend, right?
Is that really it? He'll never come back.
Those are practice games.
Toe turf. Or turf toe. I'm like, I slipped in my pool. I'm out for another year.
Which you know they say that's the hardest goal, that's the hardest ball to throw in football. Dylan Gabriel was delivering them nicely. He did it last week, he did it this week. Now Joe Flacco started the game. Joe Flacco looked like that.
What the heezy?
There's no situation that he hasn't seen. Now the competition is boosted back up, and I think those two rookies put in a lot of work. They put on a lot of tape, both good and bad. But they made the things that they should have in that roster. So to keep 4 quarterbacks, technically 5, I don't know why you have to go that route. But let's make a decision. I think we all can see what it should be. I just don't know why this is even a conversation. Yeah, that's fine. Listen, it's silly. This whole situation, we really know it's terrible. We all know it.
Ocho cinco.
situation that she was.
That was nice.
Super nice.
Yeah, well, you gonna see one in Travis City.
The Cincinnati Bengals select Chad Johnson.
Oh, like give him at least a couple years.
Yeah.
He was successful.
Chad, you know, I love that. You know, like teach it to each other, bro.
The guys that communicate, the guys that have the proper timing, the guys that are
You're the
able
one
to
like this. You can do the T on the market.
guys who are out there, worried about defense off the snap at the right time. Like, he didn't have the tools needed. Now, did he help himself in the situation? Absolutely not. He was going out there taking sacks, dropping back, doing all the things. I've been in a position before where you didn't have the guys out there, you're trying to make something happen because you understand that this is your only opportunity. But to not be given the opportunity to go out there and finish the game, there's a lot of optics there that just don't look right to me, don't feel right. But the situation is what it is. You guys are going to have 4 or 5 quarterbacks on the roster. It's me that's silly because even the second quarterback on the depth chart hardly, and I mean hardly, gets any reps during practice. They call those guys card guys. They hold the cards up, and those guys really run the plays that are on the cards for the scout team. That's what the number 2 quarterback does all week long. So what is 3, 4, 5 of them?
I hear you, man. I hear the passion in the voice. I have it myself. There's so much noise coming off of this preseason game. A lot of noise. And it's not coming from Shador. He played as hard as he could. He said all the right things after the game, and I totally respect it. Let's just do a quick recap. Joe Flacco played really well. Dylan Gabriel played, he played well. And then the 5th-round rookie played, and he was all over the place. And I see people angry that he's out there with backups and deep backups. Do you think he's going to be out there with the starters? And you say, well, no, he's different. He's a special player. He's not a special player right now. He has a special background. He has a special media relationship. But no, he doesn't get special treatment. He doesn't cut the line. He shouldn't get handled differently. And I'll tell you this. Shador Sanders in this preseason threw 29 passes. That was more than Jalen Milroe on the Seahawks, who was drafted 2 rounds ahead of him. He had chances. And I see people upset that Shador was taken out of the game.
Very careful, guys. We're going to trim your eyebrows. So just 1 second.
But he was taken out for Snoop Monday. Well, maybe Kevin Stefanski's seen enough. Maybe you don't want a rookie or any player to take 5 sacks in a preseason game. Maybe you thought it wasn't right for Shador. So you say, get him out. Or maybe it's Kevin Stefanski's job to evaluate all the players that he's seen a ton of Shador. And he wanted to see something from Snoop Huntley, a guy who came into a tough situation in training camp and worked his butt off. Snoop got them the game-winning field goal and has probably been cut. I just, guys, can't for 1 second really embrace any notion.
The Dallas Cowboys select Snoop Doggy Dog.
Just to intentionally mess him up, okay? He's getting more opportunities than any other quarterback 3/quarterback 4 in the league. And depending on what you read on the internet, first with Shador, it was a league conspiracy, and now the Browns coach is conspiring against him. At what point is it the responsibility of the player? And again, Shador's playing hard to keep the Browns up. I respect so hard. But anyone thinks
Conspiracy coming.
I will tell you that the 5th round pick has 14 yards and 5 sacks in his final preseason audition. And he's going to make the 53-man roster as one of 4 quarterbacks. So if you think you get another treatment, I think you're right.
Oh, Kyle, we disagree on this one. The reality is, but I do believe that there is some forwarding going on in the Washington draft. I also believe, and I know for sure, not necessarily it's your real estate, but I've seen it, and that's why you've seen it too. There are politics in every workplace. There's politics in Israel, there's politics here, there's politics in football. We've seen it. We've been a part of the politics. What is going on and why it's taking place? I can't speak to that, but I can speak to the fact that mistreatment and misuse happens all the time. Now, to your point, you do what you can do.
5-yard penalty. Kicking team. Player hating.
But to your point, it's not fair. You're not looking for somebody that's fair, but you have to be given an opportunity.
One sportsmanship like conduct. Target now.
When you look at the situation where you just taken out in the last drive, if you truly wanted to see what you were capable of doing, like you did for our race, why would you take it
want to know is, did he take the girlfriend or not? Did he keep her or did he borrow her?
How we doing, right? Good luck with everything.
Have a blessed day. Thank you for coming.
You don't find quarterbacks drafted in the 5th round who throw 29 passes in the preseason. That's what he was. Dylan Gabriel was the guy they invested in more than him. He should have played more than him. And I wonder, Isaiah, like, what is it that you're alleging? Like, let's just put cards on the table here. Like, we're saying there's all these conspiracies about the Browns are doing this at the draft and the Stefanski doing this. What is it that you think is going on? I don't want to conspire after what's taking place. What I do know is I'm a quarterback. You can give me 30 passes. But if I'm dropping back and there's guys that can't catch up, what are you going to tell me what to do? I'm going to tell them to take something. I'm going to tell them to try to manipulate, to try to find a way to make something happen. Trust me, everybody else will go. Why should you go to the Tigers? I'm not saying it's not good. Right? But in this position, you're right. You got one who's out on the depth chart. He's not going to play with those other guys that are capable of doing his job at the level that he's capable of doing. We saw him do it with those guys. But what I'm saying is, you're not anyone who's given an opportunity to throw the ball. You're not in a position to be successful when you have guys that can't protect you.
Well, how can you make the argument for guys in the past historically who have gone in and have done their job right out with players that are in the 4th and 5th round? Thinking of the Russell Wilson experience, yeah, did he not come in and trade him and beat out the guy that was playing the third? Like, how do you compare to that?
That's a fair were actually able to walk this executive job. They weren't. They were not. And I love the fact that you're saying how you have to throw the ball. Those guys just comes down to timing, it comes down to protection, it comes down to being able to execute your assignment, not having any mental errors. All these things take place in order for you to be successful as a QB. So many things that depend on you to be successful, to be everybody else to do their job. The true test is like, Isaiah, how much is the passion you're feeling right now because it's sugar sandwich stuff? Like, what you're saying is like, he should have had more Dylan Gabriel drafted. Well, Dylan Gabriel was doing his thing. Dylan Gabriel was drafted way before him. They invested a lot more in him. So, like, I'm the third guy here. I'm playing well. I'm throwing touchdowns. So, I just wonder if it was a 5th round pick named Joe Smith who threw a couple of touchdowns against the Panthers. When everyone be stomping their feet about why? It seems to be very concentrated on him. And it has a lot to do with his fame and his pocket. We're still there. I just don't know if you'd be saying the same thing if it was some 3rd round, 1st string guy in the Browns who's going to shoot a sandwich, right? Well, the only reason we're talking about this is because he shoot a sandwich, right? But the reality is that the mistreatment would be the same, right? I think we don't have time to talk about it as long as things that I've experienced. I've been in a situation in college when I played at the University of Washington, when I was burned on the depth chart somehow, some way, and then all of a sudden we get to play the #1 team in the nation in USC, and now all of a sudden I'm playing somebody in that game. I'm giving 10 plays out of 150 players who out there that have success. I'm giving the opportunity on national TV in the NFL. I'm getting out there like thrown out in a position. I was a quarterback in college, and I was thrown out there like pick up the return and going out there with all these other positions to have an opportunity. I haven't even practiced with reps. So what I'm saying is there's a lot of things that happen behind the scenes that obviously it looks like, oh, yeah, we give it a chance. Are we really going to success? Or are we just rolling out there in a situation and say, hey, go figure it out? I don't know how to swim. Get out there, figure it out. Yeah, it's not the best. It's not the best. But it is an opportunity. It's an opportunity, whether it's a great opportunity or not, it is an opportunity to best out of it. There are some that take advantage of it. There are some that don't. And I think that Shador has done his best to take advantage of that scenario. I just think that there's so many different narratives that we're all trying to pump into this thing. Is listen, you're not going to have a lot of people at the end of the year, a lot of coaches that's going to make that roster. I see where Zay is coming from. I also see where KP is from. Like, you've had a lot of opportunities. You've had a lot of good plays and bad plays. It's just hard for us right now to kind of decide what to do.
I also think as a collective of the way football, we've also just tried to help the Browns best we can. Like, you can also understand what you're trying to do, and we will go out and help with that conversation. And that's actually what I think where a lot of the confusion and the argumentative nature of this topic even mistakes it. We can keep going, but we can't do that for you. But unfortunately for you, we're going to be talking about it in the commercial. Back in January, by hiring Pete Carroll, the Las Vegas Raiders routed out one prolific group of head coaches who were genuinely managers. With Carroll joining in three to Carl Chucky, this forced a main NFL history as the first set of head coaches in the division who all have coached the Super Bowl. And that fact is the most boring part about these sports football stories. Harbaugh, Payton, Carroll, and Reed carry chapters in the football history books over the last 2 to 5 years. But what does that look like compared to everything else that happened in the world? Don't be alarmed, this is not meant to make anyone feel old. Instead, we're here to appreciate simplicity as well as clear things for success in this division. All close to New York teams to the 2025 AFC West. We begin in 1971, January. The first of 205 episodes of All in the Family airs on CBS. Executives were nervous that Archie Bunker and company would bend. Instead, the show became a cultural phenomenon in the early series in the from 1971 through 1975. In March, the fight of the century between Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier threw down at Madison Square Garden. Growing up at this time, we would have been highly impacted by shows and events like these. For example, perhaps on a quiet street in Newtown Square, Pennsylvania, John Payton was growing up in a suburb of Philadelphia. In 1971, John Payton was 8 years old, and he was being raised in
You know more about sports than all of us put together.
Yeah, she's the best. She's breaking it down. She said,
But he also made a big
damn,
parents
she
to
brought
find
it back.
ways
This
to
is make a point. You know what I mean?
yeah.
She's the lady.
Chocolate factories in the theaters in June of 71.
I have a little radio for a podcast, and I pride myself in doing the research before I make a statement. You know, and I appreciate that. Yeah. You know, I'm an educator at the end of the day. So I really like the fact that she kind of brags about it, because what they told me, just like they hating on this kid, like this is first year, you gotta give him a chance, and you gotta play in these positions that he's not. He said he didn't do reps for. Yeah. He didn't even play for it. Now, granted, we do understand it is an opportunity, but it just may not be a good fit. You know what I mean? Yeah. If I'm going to be a content department, you can't have me doing marketing. Yeah. Like, this guy's a great accountant. Let's put him in the marketing department. You want me to figure it out? He said, they told me you don't know how to figure it out. Well, not in the ocean. How about we go in the pool? 4 or 5 feet. Well, I can do that. Not in the goddamn ocean. That guy told me to play. I was only super.
What head coach Homer Smith called him. He roams the secondary turf with reckless abandon. Now, lastly, would it surprise you if I told you you wouldn't have seen a 13-year-old Andy Reid in 1971?
That's what I like. Yeah. You can't argue with her. She's like, well, you're surprised.
December of 71 during a Monday Night Football broadcast.
She told you the day that the game was happening.
I take you to 1979. In the early part of the year, the world was ravaged by the oil crisis. So when I say the words gas shortage to people like Pete Carroll, the memory trigger will likely be sitting in line at a gas station on the day that your E4 license plate was allowed to take gas. Having graduated from Pacific, Pete Carroll, now 28, is in the big boy job ranks as a DB coach at Ohio State. His oldest son, Brennan, is born in 1979 March. It was a good time to be a kid because they
Even 10 years, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. The average coach is going to beat him by 20-something years.
And be comforted to know that slime has been around since the late 70s. In the summer of '79, June, Sony releases the Walkman, the most portable and personal had never been paired together before with music. So I do wonder if Andy Reid was into the Walkman upon transferring to BYU in the summer of '79. Reid left Glendale Junior College to become a part of Jim McMahon's line as a backup tackle for the Cougars. Andy was so enigmatic in his football IQ that his head coach, Lavelle Edwards, would hire him as a grad assistant to launch his coaching career. Also in the fall of '79, Hawkeye and Peyton were shoulder deep in their high school football team. Jim and Al were still playing alongside his brother at Pioneer High School. John was a senior DB and Jim was a sophomore quarterback for the JV. Their dad was an assistant in Michigan at the time. And elsewhere in the Midwest, Sean Payton's family had moved to Naperville, Illinois, where Payton was playing for the Naperville Central High School team. And he would play quarterback, however, still backing up in '79. He started.
Hey man, Suns will become two goddamn NBA All-Star legends of all freaking time. There's something in the water, that's like gene, that's DNA. That means they were throwing footballs in the stomach. Oh man. Imagine just being a father, just enjoying them growing up. Yeah, these kids got a little something inside of them. That's what's up.
All right, welcome back. Officiating. You heard that word just looked up from your coffee. Everyone's got an opinion on it, but no one has more information about it than the man to my right, the NFL officiating rules analyst, the pride of Sugar Land, Texas, Mr. Walt Anderson in studio. How are you doing, Walt?
Great job. Thank you. Good to be here.
I'm thrilled to see you. You're classing up the place. We have a million questions. You know, you got that. Are you ready? I'm ready. All right. Very cool word. Very cool term. Hawkeye. Sounds exciting. It's one of the Avengers. It's Iowa, but it's also the technology we're going to use to measure first science. As a former official, as the position you're in now, how will Hawkeye change?
Well, what Hawkeye is going to do different this year is it's going to do the full measurement. So instead of actually bringing the chains out to measure the football, the officials will still spot the football. But the Hawkeye system, they've got 6 cameras, they triangulate the position of the football, and then the system will measure the ball. So hopefully it'll reduce the time that it takes to get chains out.
Wait, Jamie and I, what do you think?
Well, as we all have just been pouring ourselves into preseason football right now, there was a play over the weekend in the Rams-Browns game that I remember about. So, the saying goes that Browns defensive end Isaiah McGuire dropped with Hunter for a real game. He was penalized then, though, for unsportsmanlike conduct. And in my mind, I'm asking, why was this a flag on this type of tackle? And how do we expect plays like this to go forward this season?
Well, Jamie, great question. It wasn't the tackle that was penalized. It was the gesture he made after the play. And the league has certain gestures that players just cannot do. Foot/nose slide. And it was that action that he did is what the penalty was for. It wasn't the tackle. It wasn't wrong with the tackle.
Good.
All right, Mr. Wall, I have a 3-part question for you, okay? So now, as a former kick returner, I love the fact that that part of the game is coming back. As a kick return game now, the ball can come out to the 20, or 35, or the 40. I would like for you to explain those different situations in which the ball comes out to those markers, but on this particular play, in the Falcons versus Cowboys game, Jalen Blue caught the ball going into the end zone. The momentum carried him in, and he walked into it, then he took a knee. What happened here, and why did it happen?
Well, Isaiah, you're very astute in bringing up the momentum. What was fortunate for Dallas was that his second foot touched in the end zone, which the ball then lands in the landing zone, which is between the 20 and the goal line. Had his right foot landed in the field of play, then that would have been a true momentum situation. Dallas would have had to take the ball at the 1-yard line. But because one foot was in the green, one foot was in the end zone, that's why this came out to the 20-yard line. If he gets both feet in the end zone and catches the ball for a touchback, that's when he comes out to the 35.
Right. Okay. And well, so let's keep on to the topic of kicking. Will we see more onside kicks this year?
Amanda, I think you'll see more onside kicks because part of the rule change is you can now declare
Say no
an
deal,
attempt
make it
onside
obvious,
kick
but
if you're
it's
behind
nice to have in the
anytime
arsenal.
during the game. Last year it was only during the fourth quarter. So you may see more attempts. The difference is we move the kicking team players. You see them there at the 34-yard line. They're now going to be positioned at the 35. Right? So that extra yard is intended to give them a yard head start, and hopefully that will increase the recovery rate. That's what's been done in the NFL, and the NFL hopes that recovery rate gets up to a little bit more where it was historically in the 12%.
But if a team is down 20 in the third quarter, they can onside kick now. However, they always still have to inform if they still want to survive.
Very much so. Once the flag onside kick, if they're behind, they can attempt it at any point right there.
Sometimes teams use the onside kick to get some overtime. Very exciting thing. We've seen a couple overtime Super Bowls in this era. Overtime changing during the regular season. So week 1 was 10 days away.
They're calling a timeout, just putting Jordan right there at the 3-point line. Like, oh yeah, really? Throw that with his eyes, bro. Imagine like you're
Regular season, if the first team scores a touchdown, it's over. For this year, just like we have now in the playoffs, if the first team scores a touchdown, the other team still gets a chance to possess the football. So even with a touchdown, as on the defense, if I'm on defense, I still get to get the ball if I score a touchdown. What you're probably going to see now is because of that, there may be some different changes in strategies. Because in the past, during regular season, you would always take the football. You would never want to kick. Sure. Now, just like in the postseason, there may be some different strategies that come into play because whoever gets the ball second, who score a touchdown, it'll be good for two, the potential to win the game. That's exciting.
So Cowboys, Eagles go to overtime. Eagles get the ball first and score a touchdown. Game not over. Cowboys get the ball, score a touchdown. Let's say they just tie it again. We will still have a tie at overtime.
Then they're going to end up with referring to a sudden death. The first team to score.
The third possession is a field goal.
That's what
giving us an opportunity for more barbershop.
I love that.
We're going to be an opportunity for your barber. Anytime you need us, 7 days a week, sometimes. Okay. I always travel. I'm only helping the family while I'm here.
Okay.
Any one of my business partners, my family members, take excellent care.
Okay.
They have a lot of pressure. They feel famous. They're all over the internet. What is the draw to be appreciated in
Total
2025?
for today, $35 pesos, which is 35 USA, and this is where we live. 7 days a week, sometimes 8.
And as necessary as officiating is, again, without this. But the reality is, and analogy is what we're really striving for. The last thing we want to do is have you talking about us on Monday morning. So from that standpoint, official, you can start out or
We're trying to start this podcast here, so
Okay.
we have like one episode so far. We started talking about the ladies, and it went left field. YouTube knocked it down, so we gotta keep it to the sports.
We will be there for the officiating.
Oh man, I'm gonna hide this from my wife.
Alright.
If she sees it, it will disappear. Thank you so much. Have a blessed day. See you next time.
That's the man right there. Morgan Morning Football. After this, got for 10 days from kickoff. It's real.
The Rams have built a reputation for doing preseason prep their own way. Sean McVay's focus on rest and recovery to holding this year's league camp and now they're always pushing new ideas.
And we will be right
For the
back.
second year in a row, the Rams are taking it even further, outfitting their players, coaches, and staff with 150 sleep number beds